Hey Pisces, welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are going to do a deep dive into the year for 2024 and kind of unfold what we can anticipate for each month. I know we're already in or halfway through January at the time of this reading. However, well, we're not quite yet, but however, in saying that, we have done a monthly January read, but we're going to dive in, as I said, and get you just some further clarity, look at your strengths and what can support you best as you're moving through each month. And at any time, you can come back here where you may need to connect in. So let's get started. So this could be for any Pisces placement. However, I do feel, naturally that it is quite strong for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising energies. We'll see what unfolds, guys, and we're going to have some fun with it. So we're first going to start with January, February, and March, and then we'll dive in, like I said, and get, just a little bit under the covers on what you can expect. All right, so let's have a look at January, February, and March major themes. Okay. I mean, when I was meditating prior to kicking off here, guys, I do really feel the word it was given me was undone. And what this energy connected into for undone is kind of rewiring or undoing things, situations, experiences that have been holding you back or have been keeping you stuck in your progress, in your potential. And I feel this year is going to be strong in doing that. An interesting word to give us, but I do feel this is kind of like a shedding in a way. I feel like some of you have been bound energetically to certain things. I can just see like literally a binding on someone that's kind of being pulled, where you just may have felt stuck, may have felt, disconnected to things that you really wanted to do and enjoy doing, but something else has taken that energy or something else has kind of redirected you or drained you in some way. And I feel like this is a turning point, a huge turning point this year. You have also very significant energy astrologically when it comes to money, career, exalting, where you're going, inner strength, all these things. So this year's a really great year. It's a year of 8, which, I connect into affinity, abundance, something that, will transpire or is evolving for the longer term Pisces. So initially connecting in for the month of January, the main energy is woman holding a heart. It's number 44. What I felt initially when this came through, this month seems to be a lot of self-focus. While it's showing up as feminine energy, that's what I feel is happening here. Self-focus, self-care, learning that no matter what happens, no matter what evolves, or see, he keeps going to say I don't know why, So I was going to say undoes, but that I don't even think that's a word. Is it? Anyway, guys, I just feel this month, January, is a lot on self, a lot on where your heart is at, where your heart is invested, but more importantly, how you're feeling about where you're at and the people in your life, and probably just reassessing a lot of things right now. And I feel like there's just a lot happening there, a lot evolving. With February, we can see here we've got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and March, we've got man holding a heart. I will dive into these in a little bit more, but I want to just get started for the rest of January to see what it is that you need to know. I'm not going to get into really much astrology here, guys. That can be a session on its own, which it's pretty full on for the year. So we're just going to focus on the energies. So let's have a look at what's happening for the main things for January. Okay. So for January, the main energies coming out is Ace of Materials, 8 of Voices, and then we've got the inspiration energy. And like I said, I think there's a significant part here evolving. You may be looking at something new that you're doing or starting to do or considering wanting to do with this Ace of Materials. Maybe there's an offer that showed up. But a part of this offer or change, because I feel like it's a month of change as well, January, there's something here about feeling, again, trapped, a little uncomfortable about kind of what's next for you. I do feel there's blessings here, but the blessings may not feel like direct correlation to exactly what you want to be doing, but I feel this is a stepping stone to get you where you want to go. Please take what resonates here. Don't take on anything that's not yours, obviously, and just connect into your intuition here, Pisces. In saying that, though, it's like there's plans that are happening or plans that are changing or plans that are moving forward. Like I said, I'm just getting this feeling around it that situations are happening here that you kind of have to roll with. And whatever that becomes, unfolds, there's just some element here that you're feeling a little bit stuck mentally, in a sense of, this is just something you've got to work through, okay? And when I'm feeling or hearing the word stuck, or what it's telling me stuck, I just think more so it's like these waves of emotions that come through with certain thoughts. I don't feel that they sit here and hang around like really heavy and really long, but as you're making progress, it's like you're re-looking at your situation or where you might be going, and like I said, there's just something that feels uncomfortable about it. Maybe it's outside of your comfort zone. Maybe it's not, like I said, not something exactly you want to be doing right now. But I think this is a catalyst for something greater with this Ace of Materials showing up here, which is like the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some blessing happening here through January. I'm just also seeing like different plates, like, do you call it tectonic plates, like the earth plates, like when, there's a bit of an earthquake happening and how those plates might be unbalanced. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling, just that the plates are kind of shifting here, but shifting in your favor. It's like things need to settle in or resettle in, and that's probably what you're going to do. If you haven't been experiencing it through January, I feel there's a lot of change happening, just saying. But I feel like there's good things occurring here for the longer term, and January is going to be a catalyst to setting like a foundations for the year and month after month. You're going to start seeing, kind of getting like this amazing, incredible snowball effect or domino effect that's occurring starting in January. With this Two of Inspiration, part of it could be you just are not motivated to be doing certain things, like I said, because you're in a situation that you have to do, not because you maybe want to do. But I feel you're going to get through it because you are also taking care of yourself. You might be feeling a little bit more tired, needing to do a little bit more rest, or just choosing to rest a little more. Let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what else is going on here. So we've got the Ace of Emotions, the Knight of Inspiration. One more. Thank you, Spirit. This is the Muse deck, if anybody wants to know, that I'm using here right now, because I know a couple of people are asking what decks, and I might start putting links for you. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, a lot is new beginnings. You've got the Ace of Emotions here. Okay, the Ace of Emotions and the Ace of Materials, which is the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I just feel there's a new love for self, a new love for what's catching your fire, your spirit. I do feel a little bit, like I said, this in and out energy of getting excited, but then kind of pulling back with that excitement. And maybe this is part of the emotional aspects that are changing. But like I said, I feel you're setting yourself up on a more solid foundation here with whatever change is occurring. And a part of this change too is to bring something into balance. And interesting too, look at the Six of Materials here, how it's got like the big pentacle showing up right here. So I feel with this energy, because you've also got the Ace of Materials, it's kind of like the ace is in the center here. This Ace of Materials is showing up in the center of this, showing you that there is some big blessing coming that's going to balance everything out that hasn't been feeling balanced. And while you might feel the shift, while you might feel, the shake and then things settle in, it may be a little bit uncomfortable along the path, but ultimately there's big love here, big love for, I think, self here, Pisces, taking care of yourself more and really looking at those parts of you that feel emotionally connected for where you're going, that feel right, okay? And I think there's a part of trusting on the path and the journey. Let's have a look at what the challenge may be for the month of January. Let's have a look at the challenge for the month of January. Main male. So it could be a relationship or a significant connection here, because we do have a woman holding a heart and a main male. So this could just be a connection. It's not specific to a man or a woman. As you guys are aware, it's more so the energies of how people show up. But I feel there's something significant here around a connection, which could be the one that is a little bit shaken up right now. That needs kind of resettling. And like I said, things have changed and are changing to support whatever this becomes or whatever this is. Maybe, as we push through, there'll be more there, but there's just a lot of new beginnings, and I feel change happening for the betterment of where you're going. Let's get a piece of advice for you here and what you may need to be looking at when it comes to January to support this, Pisces. Piece of advice for January. Okay, we've got two. And this feels very much so. We've got the mirror energy and the crumbling. So what I feel that this is talking about here, Pisces, is the parts of you that are feeling triggered, the parts of you you're acknowledging. I think there's some self-awareness coming in. Like I said, that could be awakening within you, looking at the parts that you've had to really look at about yourself. And a lot, I feel, is around self-love, self-care, inner child, a lot of things around that you might just find that someone has awoken these parts of you, I feel, as part of your own growth, your own journey, whatever that may be. So that this is a good thing when we get to actually witness this within ourselves or witness this in others that you're connected to or close to and want to grow together. But I feel more so this is about your path and your journey. And then you've got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And like I mentioned, I feel the theme this year for you, Pisces in particular, is about the undoing, okay? The undoing of things that haven't been feeling truly connected, truly aligned, truly, supporting or uplifting where you want to go, your deep desires. You might even feel like you've kind of lost those parts of you a little bit because you've been giving everything to something else. And I feel this is the part, or this is the key thing that is changing. But I like that you're getting two questions here from Spirit to really look at. So pay attention to this over the next couple of weeks. Who or what is triggering you? And what are you clinging onto? Because I feel like what you're clinging onto is kind of what needs to be broken down. And these two things feel very connected here on your journey, okay? So let's have a look at what the influence is going to be for you to best support yourself for the month. Let's have a look at the influence. So you've got the challenging, you've got the challenging aspect, which seems like a connection. You've got a message from Spirit, which is talking about the things to look at to support your journey. And let's have a look at the influence, like the power here that can really help you accelerate forward for January. Oh, I like it. So you've got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is new energy. You've got 3 aces in January. So I feel there are so many new beginnings happening here that could be related around your money, your work, your career. That could also be rated around the depths of you with this Ace of Cups, something new, something exciting coming in. And then you've got the Ace of Wands, which is talking about this passionate feeling inside, this passionate desire, something that you want to kind of chase. And I don't feel this is chasing a person at all. I just feel more so this is chasing your dreams, your goals, and what connects you in fully yourself here. This could also be January about coming into connection with your masculine and feminine side and really knowing how to work with it, like work with yourself to what do you need to do, like key things that you can do to really, catapult yourself ahead when it's about getting shit done. And then other times where you got to take care of yourself and embody and bring in what you need to bring in. So I think there's a lot of parts that you're learning about you for the month of January. For some of you, there could be like new connections coming in that's giving you a little bit more excitement amongst the little bumpy road or bumpy path. But I love that, there's something exciting coming in for you overall that you feel connected to. And things could, if you have met a new connection or meet a new connection, I feel like this could initially be like really exciting, and then you might see as the month moves through the potential of something to actually connect into this. It could just be like a hot, steamy kind of thing, at the end of the day, but you're going to know whether you want it as something else. But I feel like this is good, exciting energy, something that's going to build momentum for you as part of the influence or power for the month of January. All right, so looking at February, we have got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So when we connect into this is a lot about your intuition, a lot about, I feel February, there's a lot of awakening happening on a mental download connected to self energy. And it's like you're going to know things or call things in quite quickly, I feel here, Pisces, with some significant change that's occurring. It's like things are building momentum in January and kind of placing you in a really incredible position. But with all this self-care, I really think this is elevating you, your frequency, and bringing something pretty awesome in here. So let's dive in and have a look at what else we need to know. For the month of February, what do we need to know here? I feel like I need a brand new spanking deck because I don't want to... If you've got the same energies kind of coming in, I want to make sure, or similar, if there's lots of aces and new beginnings, I want to know that there's lots of aces and new beginnings. So I'm just going to get another deck here. I might have to pull out even more, so let's have a look. All right, so what do we need to know for February for our Pisces, please, Spirit, to best support their journey for February? Okay, nice. We've got the 6 of Wands showing up with the 2 of Wands. I don't read reversals, guys. The energy will connect in and let me know. This flew, and then Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So I really like this, Pisces, because this is talking about your path here, and there's things that are really balancing out here for you in a sense of like your hard work, I feel, is paying off. Whatever it is that you're doing to elevate yourself, to make yourself feel really good, to kind of get more focused on what it is that you want and where you're kind of going. I think there's a shift. Mid-January is kind of the energy I'm getting. There's a bit of a shift there that's happening. But in saying that, this is about balancing things out in a powerful way. I'm not talking balancing where everything's like chill. I'm talking balance as in alignment, as in coming into the next phase and next chapter of yourself, your journey, your power, your purpose. And the 6 of Wands is kind of revealing that to me here. And it's really interesting too, because you've got the 2 of Wands again showing up here in February, talking about the aspects of next steps. So I think there's going to be some achievement between January and February that you're feeling good about, you're feeling proud about, that you've kind of stepped through any challenges that you may have experienced in January. Again, if for whatever new challenges that may have come through, I'm just seeing now it's kind of like you're looking at things differently, because I feel you're in a bit of a different place over, a few weeks. I think there's going to be a few shifts and changes that's allowing you to kind of get back to the drawing board on what it is that you want and what risks you're willing to take here. With the Queen of Pentacles as well showing up here, this is also connecting into, maybe some of you have or are starting a business, a side hustle, or really wanting to accelerate in your career and making changes there. Maybe there's some change in terms of your home, or the things that you're kind of acquiring. And that could be on many different levels. But the sense here is that, again, you're kind of upgrading your energy. And that's what I'm liking seeing here. There's something that you're feeling called or led to do when it comes to this, looking at your future. And I think you're taking a bit more of a chance on things, knowing the power of yourself. And I really, really like that with wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. So we've got the death energy. Yes, there's something new creating here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it gave us 2. We've got the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. I was like, it's kind of like Batman. All right. Let me just connect in because this I'm actually giggling at this, and I'm not like 7 of Swords. You're probably like, Jamie, that's not something to giggle about. But you know why I'm giggling is because someone I feel is going to try and get away with something or trying to like sneak past you or something like that. And it's like, dude, I can see you. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm Pisces, you know, that I kind of know what goes on around me. Like, I feel it, I sense it, I kind of know it. And I feel like this person, is trying to get away with something, but it's like a bit laughable. It's kind of like when, you know, kids are sneaking something out of the cupboard or doing something and think you don't know what they're doing. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. So I feel like whoever may be doing this, and this is only one scenario because I've got more to come through, but that's kind of why I'm giggling. I'm like, seriously, dude, what are you doing? And I'm saying, dude, it could be anybody, you know, masculine, feminine, child, adult. But I'm just kind of giggling. They're making me laugh here. All right. So death, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, that's furthermore showing up here. Again, there's some aspect of a rebuild, okay? And the death energy, the reason I'm getting a rebuild is because I think through January, there's something that you've noticed or something that you're recognizing and trying to do things a little bit differently. With part of this undoing energy, I do feel that there's something here that you're shedding that's allowing you to awaken in a different way. And I think it's interesting. I'm getting like you may proposition a situation or an opportunity of some kind. I feel like you're putting a proposition out there because you're getting a bit more fire lit and you're taking a bit more of a risk. You're recognizing you're holding and maintaining this Queen of Pentacles. While it's very attractive energy, like I feel like it's mothering energy, but someone who knows how to handle stuff, right? Very diplomatic, can kind of make things happen. But usually it's people coming to them. There's something here about this Page of Pentacles that you're kicking in a bit more masculinity to go after something here and testing it out, seeing what's happening. And I feel with whatever this test is or you're putting out there, there's also like, there's going to be quick feedback or response to this where something gets to move forward. And intuitively, Pisces, you know when something's going on. The 7 of Swords also for a lot of you could be about some form of strategy here, and getting really resourceful on, hey, I got this. Like, I've been in a powerful position before. That's kind of the energy that I'm hearing you saying. Like, you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, but I think it's been hidden for a little bit. I think you've kind of been holding back for a little bit. And now is the time to really start testing the waters a little bit more. And you're going to start seeing, I feel, things come through for you that are really supportive. But the strategy is needed here to really assess where you're going or what you're doing. And if something doesn't seem right or feel right, the great thing is that you're resourceful and can kind of reshift and maneuver. But I feel whatever you end up presenting, or for some of you, if it's being presented to you, it's just going to move forward quite rapidly. Things are just going to start taking off with whatever this new something that you're going after, okay? Like I said, it could be a career, it could be some side hustle, some job, some change in something, but it's a good thing. And I feel this is more about purpose-driven work that I feel it is connected to. Let's have a look at what the challenge may be, so you can kind of take a peek at that. What's the challenge here that we need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. What's the challenge? I thought I saw another one flip. I did. Wow. Okay. You got an interesting challenge showing up. You got 3 of them came out. A lot of women. And I'm saying women, a lot of feminine energy. One is a little wiser than another. Someone who feels like this could be like a family. Someone who feels like they're in charge, and then a privileged lady in a sense of a little bit of entitlement. And this could be more people that you're meeting, coming into your circle, coming into your community, something that you get to work with or build with. The challenge I feel here is dealing with it, but intuitively you kind of know. Maybe there's someone here that you're not really like, they might feel like they're a bit invisible and can kind of get away with things, but you're sensing something here. You're going to figure that out when you get there in February, but I feel like there's just a lot of more people coming into your life, or people that are popping up that you get to have to kind of deal with. And I'm not sensing anything negative. I'm just feel like it's a lot. It feels very overwhelming. Just be careful of any gossip or things like that and not getting involved in that. I think it's interesting too how we've got the main female and then the main male, so a counterpart here. So maybe there's some situation that you have to figure out with a masculine energy or vice versa. And these could be the other 2 people connected to it that, again, just some news or something's coming about here in February that you may just have to work with, okay? Some conversation, have a discussion, visitors, whatever that may be, but you'll know when it comes around. I just feel like it just feels a little overwhelming, like, do I have to be dealing with this? But I don't think it's going to be lingering. I think it's going to be just something you're going to have to deal with throughout the month. All right, let's have a look at the influence here, like the power to you. So I've got the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. So this seems like something here, Pisces, that I don't know if there's been a significant connection that you've been a little quiet with or healing from. May have felt like a soul partner, or there's a part of your life that, like I said, you're healing from and still working with this energy of the triggers and the things that you need to assess and look at. I feel this is positive energy in a sense, because this is your power here. Just something that's continuing to grow with you, heal with you. And again, I just feel February, there might be a lot going on, so you may still need more rest to support yourself. I'm going to get one more because I feel like there's something here that has been quiet, and maybe there may be communication that you've been waiting on, like something that you're meant to be doing, but it's or connecting with or uncovering here. What else do we need to know? Let's just get one more. Okay. So with the 5 of Wands and the Empress energy showing up here, that there's some element or aspect here which could be related to these feminine energies that's showing up, or a situation that may have been quiet for a little bit, people from your past or situation that kind of comes back in. And maybe you're, like I said, kind of not looking forward to it because there's this element, maybe they have their own bickering or their own conversations, or you don't know how to juggle the time and energy with everything going on, especially if there's been change, okay? If you've had a lot of change, there's some new things that you're going after in February, or, things are coming to you. I think there's a lot going on that you might pause or take some time out for. That's going to be important to you, the self-care. And I think this is going to be incredibly insightful here, Pisces, things that you do for yourself that work, and like the self-care or certain routines and things like that. I know when we're in a really good place, we can easily forget that. And I know sometimes I do that with my supplements, okay? Because I take supplements each day, and I recognize when that hasn't been going, or I haven't been taking them, I'm like, something feels a bit off. And it could be like my supplements that I normally take part of routine, or it's like, again, the meditation in the morning. I do somatic exercises as well. I actually work a lot on my hips because that's where we can store a lot of trauma and energy. And I know when I'm getting a bit stiff or whatever. So it's finding your jam that works for you. But when you kind of stop doing that because you're in a really strong place, I find prayer is very similar, or praying to God, praying the universe, doing your spiritual work, because things are starting to pick up and feel good. And you're kind of getting out of whatever slump or, challenge that may have been, and things are smoothing out. I feel what's going to be important here, I'm kind of kicking back around, is not to forget those things that for self-care, not to forget those things that you still need the quiet time, you still need your alone time to kind of recharge here, because ultimately at the end of the day, you are this Empress energy, which is the one that is, the leader of the pack, the one that is, people are drawn to you, very magnetic energy that you hold and command, okay? And you do things on your time, even though you might show up for other people, support other people in their needs. There's also this understanding, saying no to when you just need to say no, where it doesn't feel right, the energy ain't feeling good. You kind of like, no, I need time for myself. How about another time? And that might cause a little bit of conflict for other people, but it's not your story, and or not your monkey, not your circus, right? At the end of the day, is sometimes we use that saying. So there's something here about your power in this, of even if people or situations come up or that you need to face, which could be part of this trigger or undoing that you're recalibrating for this version of yourself. There's a lot of power for you when it comes to taking care of yourself, even in the mix of trying to take care of everyone else or follow your path and dreams. When you're in your best shape, you give your best as well for whatever it is that you're working on. So just remember that. All right, let's get a note from Spirit here for February. So Spirit is talking here in terms of your guidance for February. The ever unfolding rose, crack open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yeah. So there could be layers here that are coming back around, like I said, that you kind of need to work through. And whoever these people or energies are that are showing up, this could be part of another lesson that you get to acquire on the way when you finally pay attention and realize, hang on, why is this showing up? There's something here really powerful for you, okay, Pisces? Let's have a look at March. What's going on at March? We do have this man holding a heart for March. So, there's something here about deep care. This is kind of like the King of Cups energy. Someone that just is vibing with you, is feeling with you, or for you. So let's see what this is about. So there's either something showing up or being centered around the heart space, around love here, around the depths of something. They're feeling quite good about themselves and showing up here. So let's take a peek on what this is. So we've got the Page of Swords energy, the Two of Wands. Isn't this really interesting? Every single slot here is showing up with the Two of Wands energy. So there's either things that's challenging you or you're procrastinating on here, and challenging you in a sense of like you want to take a risk on something. A lot of planning. So March seems to kind of take a bit of a shift. There's either someone's assessing a situation, maybe has been watching you over a period of time here, Pisces, with this Page of Swords energy. And then we've got the Two of Wands and the Lover's energy. And I'm feeling with this again, this man holding a heart energy could be masculine, feminine. I just feel like there's some depth here, some conversation, someone that is planning either to come towards you or express to you how they're feeling and what you mean to them. Again, this could be something that has been quiet for a little while. Could be someone coming around, new, old. We don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Whatever you're praying for, I hope that's the thing that's coming around, at the end of the day. But I just feel like this is someone who's got some plan here to connect or making a decision on how to approach you, on how to express how they feel. Let's dive in a little bit more and see what else this is. Because someone feels something here with you, and maybe you with them. I don't know if you're expecting this or will be expecting this for March. What else do we need to know? Yeah, see, it's something that I don't think you can see or know how this is happening, like how they're watching. Yeah, whatever they're looking at or planning to come towards you. Yeah, it's like they make their move. So you've got the death energy, the moon, the death energy, and then the Three of Wands. I believe we had the Three of Wands somewhere else. Maybe we didn't. What I feel is happening here, Pisces, with this moon, death energy, and Three of Wands is something that someone's been watching you and acknowledging how they feel, okay? I don't know if someone's like mustering up the courage to connect with you, to come talk with you, to express how they feel, but they're looking at their future, I feel, and really assessing here how to come forward, okay? With this Nine of Cups, I do feel it's interesting from that energy. I do feel this person is kind of alone, like doing it alone or single. Maybe you were connected to them at some point for some of you with this Lover's energy, or this person just feels really connected with you. But I don't think you actually know how they feel, or they haven't shared. If there's been silence, there's something about how they're feeling or them watching you or connecting into you some way that hasn't been noticed or revealed, okay? And I feel whatever plans, ideas, because I think a lot's around their thoughts and feelings right now, I feel that's going to kind of come to an end, and you're going to start hearing, maybe they might travel to come see you or making plans, but they're holding on to the one, okay? So if this is a new connection or someone that you were dealing with back in January, there's something here, I feel, around that there's going to be some push forward or some connection, and what has been at a standstill is going to kind of start moving ahead, okay, is what I feel is happening here. So this could be an offer, an opportunity, but because we've got the King of Cups energy, this is something that has a little bit more depth, and I do feel it's very gentle and something to do around heart and love and care. It could be deepening a connection for some of you, and sparking some interest here. So yeah, something. Let's have a look at the challenge for March. Thank you. For some of you, I mean, it's your birthday month. I don't know if you're February or March. Let me know in the comments below if you're a Pisces sun. But yeah, see, we've got concern showing up here in the challenge position. So I feel this is someone else's energy. I don't feel this is your energy. Maybe at some point in time you know, if this is an energy that's been going on for a little while, or a connection that has been a bit present, maybe they're not present, or you're not contacted to them or speaking to them, or a new something coming in and not sure what to do with it. I just feel more so it's coming from the other person. They're looking at how to approach you is what I just feel. And they've really been assessing this. Like, how do I do this with Pisces? Like, how do I make this work? How do I connect in? I just really feel They feel home with you. They feel connected when they're with you. They feel like they're meant to be doing this, whatever this is, with you. And I don't think you may be aware of that, and they're going to come and let you know. So let's have a look at what the power and influence is here to support that. Okay. So we've got Aquarian energy with the star. We have the Three of Cups and the Magician. So for some, this could be about reconciliation, healing, coming back together. And this is what, is kind of being manifested. For some of you, this could be really related to some goal, some dream, some desire that you have. And the more that you stay focused on this and whatever this is for you, it's letting you know that with time, you will get there. With time, you will be able to connect in. I do feel there's just a lot of people that are coming into your life over the next couple of months, new friends, new community, new group of people that you maybe work, that something that you get to connect with. And I feel like a part of it, for some of you, you may be the one bringing these people together, like manifesting this or leading this. It's like you've got the tools and resources to help others. But at the same time, I just feel like there's something that you're manifesting here, Pisces, that you're going to be really happy about with whatever dream or goal that you're working towards. But I do feel there's still some healing happening, but coming from like there's good things happening that are coming out of this in terms of that approach or whatever it is that you're doing. You're bringing more fun and more life into your life, essentially. So let's get a message from Spirit on what they want you to know, to pay attention to. Okay, they gave us 2 for this one as well. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? It's always an interesting question, right? If you knew that the world had your back all the way around, God, spirit, angels, guides, family, friends, just everything and everyone was rooting for you, had you, and what would you do? All the tools, all the resources, everything, what would you do? And I feel like this is a big question, which could be here, a part of it, the movement forward, from procrastinating to finally pushing forward here. Because that definitely could be coming up, and this King of Cups could be a catalyst again, someone important here as part of your journey, helping you really push that forward. But I do feel like there's something deeper going on with this man holding a heart. Woman holding a heart and man holding a heart. There seems to be some aspect as well, I just feel, with a divine connection of some kind. In saying that though, then Spirit's also saying, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. And this is interesting because you keep this energy for this 2 of Wands is different to this energy. This 2 of Wands here in February feels more like some risk that you want to take and going after, where this energy in March is someone here, whether you or a person that you're dealing with, is a little bit in procrastination, like, how do I do this? How do I handle this energy? Very different energy. So I feel this coming out of the cave and expression is going to be important. So I feel someone needs to express something here, talk about something instead of kind of hiding behind it, okay? Because I feel someone's hiding behind something and maybe being self-critical. Maybe there's a bit of imposter syndrome going on. But whatever this is, Pisces, there's a lot of amazing growth here for you. All right, we're going to connect into April. All right, Pisces, so we're connecting in to April, May, and June for 2024. So let's take a peek. I'm just clearing some energies with the Sage. All right. Let's get going. So let's have a look at the major themes for each month, and then we'll dive in. For April, May, and June, just spilling everything, All right, April, May, and June. Nice. Okay, awesome. So coming straight up, we have got victory for the month of April. I like it. April does have a lot astrologically around money moves, and success, just so you are aware. But like I said, when I'm not going to dive really into astrology here, that would be a whole nother session. And then we've got fifth chakra for May, angel of love for June. We'll get into that in a bit. So victory energy. I feel, as we saw through March, guys, we did see that there's opportunities that you may be presenting, putting forward, in addition to some connection as well. So you might just be seeing momentum build here and start to really move forward. But let's dive in and have a look at what else we can uncover here and have a look at what this victory is all about for you, Pisces. All right. So don't forget, come and check in later in the year to see how things are evolving for you and any messages that you may need to connect into to support your journey. I find it's always awesome to kind of check back and see what unfolded. All right. So April, we've got Muse of Voices, 8 of Inspiration, and 9 of Voices. I don't know if you're dealing with an air energy with the Muse of Voices. That's kind of like the King of Swords. We've also got 8 of Inspiration and 9 of Voices, like I said. So there's something here moving forward, some form of communication that I think is presenting itself. But with that, I don't know what's going on here, Pisces, whether this is you experiencing some concern in the energy, dealing with a situation. I'm hearing the word articulate, or to articulate. I don't know if you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, because whatever's moving forward, this is great. But I don't know if there's just some burden that's coming with this movement, or some form of communication that you're receiving, or the way that someone's approach is. The air energies, I'm getting like Aquarian energy in particular. I just feel like can be quite piercing is the word it's giving me, that you may not know how to work with this or deal with this, because it's kind of like news, information, the way that someone's thinking about something, and it's all of a sudden evolving and moving forward. And again, I don't know if this is just too much at some point in time, or the way that someone is coming across is sharing some information about their own struggles and experiences, and maybe you get to support them. But let's see where else this takes us. So we've got the 10 of Voices, the Ace of Voices. Wow, there's a lot of mental energy in May, and 3 of Materials. Okay. Let's get the challenge, because this might help us a little more, and then we'll dive in. What's the challenge? Challenge. Thank you. Main female. This one's coming up again for you. All right. So Pisces, when I connect into this, when I look at these energies now, I feel what's happening here is that there's some situation or some connection or some understanding about something that's coming to an end. But with this, it's great, because it's like you're getting new clarity, new truth. It's like you get to start a new chapter. But maybe, whatever news or information that initially came through, you get a little bit concerned about. But this is the turning point to hitting the success, which I feel is happening. Okay. I do like the white owl. That's kind of like my good omen that things are going in the right direction, heading in the right direction wherever you're going. So it could be, something that you're working on, a person that you're dealing with, or a situation here overall that it's on your mind. You're concerned about it with whatever you've found out, learn, or discover. But I feel like this is, again, there's something really good happening here that's transforming, that's allowing you to come together to work on something, okay? This could be for a connection that may come back in. But I feel like for a lot of you, this could be about a project or something specific that you're working on. With the challenge showing up as the main female, respectfully, Pisces, this challenge may be yourself. I I just feel like if you're sitting waiting for something to happen, or waiting to make a decision, you could end up getting a little bit caught up in your head for a little bit. And I feel like that's what might be coming through. It could be a feminine energy that's coming towards you to express something here, but I'm not getting really that energy so much. I'm just getting more so this is maybe a bit of a challenge at some point in time with what you're working on in April. Did I say May? This is April. Sorry guys if I've been saying May. April, that yeah, I think there's just something about yourself that you may have to work through on a mental level to get to the next stage, but it's not going to last long. But when it's there, it's going to be very present. You're going to feel it, you're going to experience it, but it will come to an end. And I think it's going to be a part of a defining moment for you about getting headstrong, mental strong in whatever this situation is to handle what you need to handle. And you'll get to the other side in truth, in clarity, in understanding, oh, this makes sense now and I can move forward with this. And it's joining with people to make something really work and in a really great way. So I can see collaboration happening, people getting on the same page to kind of build on this, whatever this is. So I think that there's going to be a pretty significant transformation in April. Okay, what is the influence here to support you? Okay, well, we've got the star energy showing up, which is nice. We have got the Ace of Cups. We have got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the Lover's energy. And the Six of Swords. And these were shuffled, guys. So that's pretty amazing for the next quarter coming on in, that you've got really powerful energies. Major arcanas, 4 of them. Sorry, 2 major arcanas and 2 ace energies. So whatever's happening or transforming here, like I said, there's something that you're coming into realization about here, Pisces, and a real blessing is what I feel, like a real blessing to support this movement forward. And sometimes in the hardships, that's when the blessings unfold, right? Because sometimes we don't see it, or we miss it, or we can't get to it because something else is going on. And I feel like you're going to be very happy with whatever shows up and whatever it presents itself. For some of you, this could be connected to love, but I feel this is an inner journey that you're going to be going on, because with this, I'm just hearing newness. So like, it's like turning a new page, like it's part of the same journey, but turning a new page and kind of rewriting the chapter a little bit better. Like it's kind of strengthening. It's like getting to the top of this mountain with something that you're working on. And sometimes it's like in those moments, it's like, God, I need you to kind of move this mountain. I'm trying to get over it, but like, I'm dying here right now. I don't have all the answers. I don't know how to get to the top of this or over this, whatever this may be. And I feel like you're having these moments of just transforming within yourself, within your own mentality around something. And in addition to this, these things are showing up for you to support that move, to support that shift that you're asking for in April. And again, there seems to be something about a divinely orchestrated connection or moment with this, okay? And I feel naturally this is just going to put you in a place to move on to where you're meant to be. There's going to be a transitional moment that's really powerful here in April. I'm loving it. All right, let's get final message from Spirit for the month of April. Final message from Spirit for the month of April. Okay. What have we got? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And I mean, I think that's what we just spoke about, right? Having prayers, putting things out there, asking Spirit to move mountains, God to move mountains, and these things kind of fall in play for you. So something is shifting and laying a foundation for some pivotal moment here. And I'm feeling that really, really strongly for you, Pisces. All right, I'm just going to shift these a little bit. Let's get into May. I'll get that right this time around because I think I was saying something else. All right, May, what you got for us? We've got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So something is pretty significant here about expressing yourself here in May, more so than usual. This could be setting new boundaries, voicing something, some form of creativity. But let's have a look at where this kind of takes us for May. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. I had to open the window more because I kind of smoked myself out with the sage. I have it cracked, but I opened it up. Okay, was there 2 cards here? No. All right. I felt like another card came out. Maybe that was just me. Oh, something flipped. There we go. I knew there was something else here. Let me just get them all out, shall I? So King of Cups, the Star, the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, all majors, almost. Another Ace of Swords in the same spot here, and 3 of Pentacles in the same spot as the month before. What's going on? There's lots of synchronicities happening here. Might be some lessons, some understanding, or continuation of something. Okay. I'm just turning this sage over. It's kind of killing me right now. Even with the window open, it's kind of blowing it at me. Too funny. I'm going to put it over here. Hang on one sec. All right. So, interesting. So I don't know with this King of Cups, there's something here again that you're connected to, or someone showing up here that feels connected to you and may want to express this situation or what they're feeling. It's interesting because this is talking like a balanced head and heart emotion and kind of leading in something here, Pisces. So I do feel there's something about this with this next chapter, because we can see as you're moving through April, you're starting to get clarity and work on something or build with someone or a situation here, some form of dynamic here. And you might just feel really connected to what you're doing, and you might be elevating in terms of being like leading with this approach, a new approach, okay, where there may have been challenges or having to make decisions logically. There's kind of a shift happening, but like I said, something happening on purpose. With this star energy also showing up, because you do have the star energy here as well, there seems to be more healing happening, or more focus or continued focus on this new beginning, or this something that you're working towards, okay? And it could be some form of healing a connection if this is relevant to you, because we can see with the Star and the Hierophant that there's some pretty significant commitment towards something or towards a situation. But what we also can see is something is changing within this. So we are seeing a lot of change, but the change is coming because it's understanding what needs to grow, understanding what isn't working. It's like someone needs to voice this here and be okay with voicing it. Do you know what I mean? Because I think when something isn't feeling right, or when something is feeling right, it's learning how to express this and being able to make those changes, or to be able to flow with those changes that naturally happen as something grows and something elevates. And I feel like this is more of what's happening. I feel there's more depth. I think there's more understanding of whoever that you're working with or connecting with and building with. So again, this could be love, this could be business, okay? Again, I like that there's just so much truth and understanding coming through. So this could be someone that you're working with from the past, because I know there's a past energy for some of you that if you do reconnect with them, I think there's a lot of growing and a lot of deepening in this relationship throughout 2024. In saying that as well, it's just like things are working out for you, whatever this is, things are working out for you. And I feel like you're just in this good place of understanding what it is that you're working towards, getting on the same page in truth and moving ahead and choosing to work together on whatever this is. But it's like you have to keep having these conversations, or you may be thinking about it. And definitely in May, it's like having these conversations and going with the flow, because the Wheel of Fortune are things changing, but it's also for a lot of you, right? It's a flowed positive change, which is moving things in truth. That's kind of like you're connecting to this energy of love, of trust, of hope, of desire, and it's kind of working its way together, and you're very committed to whatever this is. Let's have a look at the challenge that you may need to be aware of here. What's the challenge for our Pisces for May? Challenge? That's a lot. Okay. Mature woman, poverty. So it's interesting you're getting the same energies coming up. So this must be some mature woman that you're connected to. This person could be concerned about you here. And just coming from a place of like something is like doomed or gloomed, and that's not very probably supportive for you. Sometimes as people get older, you know what I'm talking about, guys, is that they worry about a lot of things, or they overexpress themselves, and sometimes it's like, how do we keep boundaries and things in play here? I just feel, there's someone or a situation that may be presenting themselves, may need your help, or just is coming from a lacking energy that may be a little bit draining for you, that you kind of need to handle, and maybe for once kind of speak up about and set those boundaries or foundations in place. Let's have a look at the power and influence here for May. Power and influence for Pisces for May. Okay, we do have Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Whoa, badass, Pisces. So your power and influence is about your plans, and it's interesting. It's your plans, but I feel like this is an important piece here, is really connecting into what these plans are and like manifesting it big time, attracting it big time. You may find that someone comes in to offer you something or present you with something to support you, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles energy. But ultimately, it's to keep helping you rise. So I don't know who this Queen of Pentacles is, but I feel like they're a very strong support for you, whoever this is. And it's going to allow you to move from thinking about something to putting it into motion, because then with this Empress energy, it's like you're creating something new. So I feel like you're constantly expanding whatever that you're working on and building upon something. And the right people are coming in. The clients are coming in if it's about clients or your business. I just feel like there's more opportunity that's presenting itself. But I feel this is about getting clear on your vision to keep moving this forward. Like I said, more in flow, more in alignment, more that becomes divinely guided and supported on this journey with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Final message from Spirit here for May. We've got yes. So whatever presents itself, we've got a big yes. Okay. And then we have got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I like this. And I really do feel that something really amazing is coming on in, especially with some commitment, some healing, some love, and this Wheel of Fortune shifting this and getting to the truth and the heart center and the core of whatever this is that presents itself in May. Okay. And I feel like expressing something here is going to be an important piece around how you feel, your voice, your truth. And in addition, this rite of passage, there's something here that's really incredible that is opening up and becoming so focused and so attached to your vision in a really healthy way. Like you're seeing it and becoming so much into it. So we're really, really seeing this kind of being lit up hugely for you. All right, let's connect in to the month of June. Gosh, it's kind of like trying to count backwards or something, saying these months in order. All right. Let's check out this Angel of Love and what we have for June for you, Pisces. So Angel of Love, there's coming a lot of depth here, okay? Supportive energy that is related to, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Lover's energy, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Angel of Love is a lot about being supported unconditionally or showing up in an unconditional aspect as well. There's there's a lot of depth here, a lot of supportive energy, okay? And with this Six of Pentacles, the Lover, and the Two of Wands, I don't know why you keep getting a Two of Wands energy. There must be a lot that you think about throughout the year, a lot of introspection. But it's interesting because Angel of Love, I feel there might be something here in June that comes through about being okay to kind of receive that love back, Pisces, or that energy or someone's determination in care for you back. Because I think you're very good at giving it out, but maybe sometimes receiving can be a challenge. And that's one kind of energy and scenario that's coming in. The other one is that you're starting to see more financial growth here. And with this financial growth, more stability and more success, you might find too that you start giving to more things that you care about. This could be, the people that you care about, spending more time with them, whatever this may be. But I feel like there's something here about giving to things that really, really matter to you. But again, importantly, I think there's a part of you that also is becoming like really okay to start receiving it back, because I think that's something important here for you. With the Lover's energy and like I said, the Two of Wands, this could be a connection that's finally giving to you. Okay, maybe you've been waiting for and you're finally seeing the action as part of this, because the Pentacles is the energy, but the showing, the material aspect of it. So I feel like someone may be expressing themselves, maybe they're buying you things. But again, there's some depth here, some meaning behind whatever is showing up. But I feel like you're assessing this, and I don't know why. Let's have a look a little bit more. Like you're assessing what you want to do with this energy. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. One more, thank you, Spirit. Given us two. We've got the Hanged One and the Devil. For some of you, I feel you want to come in with an open heart, okay, around a situation, or there could be still parts of you that's healing from a previous connection. What I just feel, though, that may be happening here is that you go into a little bit more withdrawal mode, or don't put as much energy into something, even though you were excited. Maybe you want to connect in, maybe you want to spend time and feel good in this energy. I think there's a part of you worried that there's something that maybe you're missing, red flags, or I don't know. I'm just getting like something might come through that's a little bit off for you, but I think there's this discernment that, is that the truth? Or maybe because this is just like such intense chemistry with a connection, and you're trying to discern between, is this actually love, or is this actually just a hot whirlwind romance and I've got caught into something? Because with the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Hanged Man, and the Lover's energy, I think it's like, hang on, is this my person? Have I finally met my person for some of you? And I think for others of you, there could be like questioning, where is someone also putting their energy? So there's going to be different scenarios for you in the month of June, but I can see you like really looking at the situation, trying to connect into your intuition and where you're kind of going with this. But I feel just the word discernment keeps coming up, and I think there's past things that may be revisiting you in a situation or from a situation, and hence why like maybe there's some red flags here or some concern here around someone's intentions, or even for you, like, where are we going with this? What are we actually doing with this? So I can kind of see that for you. Let's have a look at the challenge and what you need to know. Challenge. Expectation. Okay. So that's going to be a big one for anyone, you know. If you have expectations, sometimes it's important to voice that, because a part of voicing that is letting people know what you need, or what you're okay with or what you're not okay with. It's very hard to meet expectations if you don't speak about it. And sometimes expectations we become disappointed. And it's not saying not having expectations. Sometimes that's good. I think there's a difference between expectation and standards and what you value and what you don't value. And I think there's something here about that to connect into. So kind of looking at your influence and power here right now, Pisces. You've got the Nine of Wands, the Tower energy, and then the Queen of Wands. Just be careful of self-sabotage is what I'm getting here. I think that's going to be important, okay, in June. I think there's some feelings or some emotions that are coming up for you that are might be replaying some old wounds or older things that are coming up. And I just feel like a part of that, again, is being careful of self-sabotage. In addition to being careful of the self-sabotage, like step back into your power, step back into where you find yourself. Like there's something here about refocusing your energy and your efforts, okay? So this might be pointing back to January, what triggers you, and revisiting that as part of the process. All right, what else do we need to know? Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And this is why it could potentially be a little bit of a revisit, because I think you've been in this situation before and you're getting a chance to kind of do it differently, okay? In a more empowered, in a more grounded, in a more at peace way. But I still think it's going to bring things up for you that you may have to kind of work through, if that makes sense. All right. So let's move on to July, August, and September. All right, Pisces. So let's check in for July, August, and September. I've just cleared the space, reshuffled them all. So let's have a look at the main themes here. Rest and rejuvenate. Journey. Some travel might be on the horizon. And daughter spirit. Nice. So rest and rejuvenation. Let's see what is unfolding there. You might find there's something that you end up working through in July, or just end up taking a break from all the busy, because I feel that there's a lot of momentum building for you. This is a really great year for you guys just to keep building, going towards your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Again, but it's going to be learning when you come to a certain point, how to taking care of yourself, you know, and it's easy to get caught up when you're on path, right? At the end of the day. Okay, well, maybe there's more going on here than meets the eye. Could we get any more darker cards? Okay. There is light. There is light, Pisces. But the initial energy is coming up. 8 of voices, 3 of voices, and 5 of materials. And it could have been something that you visited last month and made a decision on, which we did see, okay, in terms of the effort, the work that you're doing, and stepping into your power. And maybe there's something that you're choosing to close off from, or you just get into a place where you're dealing with a lot. It could be just so much overwhelm on what you need to do or taking care of something, but you're just feeling a little, I feel, drained or lacking in a situation. If this is in regards to a relationship, maybe there's just something that took a toll, or something that just, if someone kind of knocks on a door, an energy or something of that nature. I think there's just something about potentially not working out the way that you hoped around a situation. It could be love, it could be business, could be career, but is that really true? Because I don't feel this energy has as much heaviness of what you were going through at the end of 2023. You know, because I think for a lot of you, there was a lot of transition the end of 2023, early in to January, especially. Like there was a lot going on. I think 2023 was probably just a pretty heavy energy overall for you Pisces, just with a lot of up and down energy. Oh, making progress. Holy shit. I'm like smack and bang on the floor again. Like just a lot pulling on the heart and the mind and all these things. And I don't know. I'm getting a sense here. There's just maybe a little bit of overage from some healing maybe that you need to do. But let's have a look a bit deeper and see what this is for July. Because I feel like some of you are just taking a break from something. So we've got the, yeah. See, I don't think you're sitting in this energy for long. I don't think it has that much power over you ultimately, meaning like decimating you. Wow, we've got a lot of cards here. Let's get one more. Because look how quickly it shifts out. I think you might just be, sometimes, and I'm just going to say, because I think this is a bit funny, when it's like you're pre-menstruating and you're feeling all the feelings, things are bigger than what they are sometimes because emotionally things are taken over. Guys, sometimes if you're dealing with the ladies, or dealing with moody kids, whatever it might be, there's something here about there's just going to be a moment where you might just be really reflecting on something or a situation. And I think it's kind of a little bump that you're really going to get over, okay? And I'm not saying that what you're feeling or what you end up going through is not real or significant. I just don't feel it's a long, lingering energy. It doesn't have that much energy in it, but it's definitely going to be felt, no doubt. And I think Spirit's asking you as part of this is your time to heal or to pay attention when you need time out, because you might just be overburdened, overworked and burning out. And this is where it's kind of calling you, because once you get through this, it's like, hey, Pisces back. Sorry, I was just having a little bit of a break. I just had to, deal with my emotions, deal with this shit, whatever it is. And then you just kind of start moving forward again. It's like you pick yourself back up and just go. Powerful force, movement forward. It's kind of like, what do you call it? Duck off the water off the duck's back. I don't know that saying. You get what I'm saying, right? It's just like you're having a bit of a shake and it's kind of gone. And with this Queen of Inspiration, yeah, if you've been concerned or are concerned about money, I feel like that's going to end very quickly. But this movement, power forward, I'm just seeing like there's a full evolution happening here to something, for some of you, something that you're revisiting around a situation. I don't know if it just pops up again, or like I said, something you got to work through or finally acknowledge that you haven't acknowledged from months ago. Sorry, just took a pause. I had to have a quick sneeze. But I'm liking this because I feel this Ten of Voices energy is very powerful. It's you choosing to kind of like be done with this energy. You're done with this energy. You're stepping back into your power again around something here. So I like that, whatever that ends up being or becoming for you through July. And then we've got official person. So for some of you, maybe there's an ending divorce situation that may come through that, like I said, revisiting. I feel this is old energy that may be showing up. Maybe there's, something that comes in the mail or something that you learn or uncover and just like, I don't want to be dealing with this right now. But again, I feel that's passing energy. It's interesting, 22, number 4. Yeah, I'm getting for some of you, maybe July, that's when things come to a full close with something. But you're just moving forward, and you're moving forward in power, in grace, in determination, in sexy, and all of it. So obviously that message might be particular for certain people, but I feel like there's something that's finally closing that's needed to close for some time here. This is the power and influence. And I'm giggling because we've got the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands. So this could be, again, around someone that you have a connection with, are committed to, and they come and communicate with you. Maybe there has been someone else of interest around or that comes through or connects here with you. But I feel like there's something new coming through energetically that you're going to be pretty intrigued about. You've got two very fast energies here, Eight of Wands and then the Chariot. So there's going to be something here that you're choosing to connect to, commit to, move forward with, or someone's going to be expressing that with you. You know what? For some of you, on something that may have ended or closed, you might end up having a conversation that just kind of changes everything around. I don't know. This is interesting energy. I think July is going to have a few surprises in the mix, just to be honest. I do. I think I just think July, things are not what they seem. So just be mindful of that, okay? Just be mindful of that. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, Spirit has a lot that they want you to know. So let's see what this is all about. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Interesting. The crumbling. What are you clinging onto? And you let that go. So I like that you let that go, but you come into realization of that and you do it very powerfully, whatever captures you or grabs you for a moment. And then Starseed, what lights you up? Yeah, there's something pretty big happening. Like I said, I just think in July, not all is what it seems initially. I think there's a lot evolving in a good way, but there might be just parts that you're clearing out from a little whiles ago that needed to clear out. But I feel there's new commitment towards something that's coming on in. Excuse me. And with that, you're powering up on that path, like very determined to go on that new path, whatever it is, and end all the old shit, end all the old stories. And like, it's a very powerful month, July, but I think it's going to be an unexpected month of what actually transforms and happens. All right. August. Let's see what's happening in August. So we've got Journey. Which deck are we using? This one here. They're just all around. All right. So I think someone is making a change in direction, going on a bit of a break, maybe going on some travel, but there's something new happening here. I'm liking the energy, whatever you are doing. August, what do we need to know for our Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Let's dive in a little bit more. Oh, do you know what's so interesting? I just got a smell. You know how smells like can be quite nostalgic? So interesting. It's like I just had a whiff of my mum's scent. Like she wears a certain perfume and I just smelled it. It was really interesting. So being Pisces as well, maybe I get to go on a holiday and meet my mum somewhere. I do have plans for that, just to let you know, but I just thought it was really interesting. I got to smell something. So I think for some of you, there might be an adventure that you're getting to go on, okay? That's going to spark some new interest for you. But I feel like it will be with someone that you know or get to connect with. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I can't even smell it anymore. It was just like a little scent. Okay. So with this journey, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. What is it? I'm just getting here that there may be some conversation or some situation that is going to spark some interest for you to connect with people that you care about, that you have fun with, that feel good, and kind of go on a bit of a journey. Go and explore something is what I feel. You may be concerned about money, on whether or not you can do this. Quite frankly, I don't feel that's going to be an issue. I think, especially with this Page of Pentacles coming up, there's something here that seems to be wanting to come through to be able to support this trip, this journey, this holiday, this, even some of you could be a relocation. Interestingly, with this Ace of Wands, the King of Cups, and Page of Pentacles, if there is a connection that you end up having some conflict with or questioning someone's intent on something, I do feel it's actually, it may come across initially as surface level or physical level, okay? But I feel like this is actually deeper than you may realize if it's a certain connection or someone that you're joining forces with. You may be thinking too, like, oh, they're just up for fun, you know, they just want the feel good energy. But I feel like this is, like I said, more than this. I think there's a lot more depth to some connection here. And they may be showing that to you or presenting that to you. But like I said, for some of you, if this is about you going on a journey with someone or wanting to go on a trip with someone, I feel financially you'll figure it out, okay? You might need to just start saving for it early, or maybe start saving now because you're going on a trip somewhere. Pisces. All right, your little tarot heads up, spirit heads up. Current challenge. We've got coffin. So interesting that you got the Ten of Voices and then the coffin energy. This could be a chapter ending and you kind of go in a bit of a different direction. I want to get one more. One more. Thank you. It flew out. Occupation. Yeah. So this could be a change in your career. Maybe there's a conflict at work. You're looking to work with different group of people. Maybe that's part of the concern about money. But I think this is a really good time to visit and reassess finances, Pisces, now, instead of like waiting to the mid-month or mid-year. I think there's a part here to start saving where you need to save, or just don't go overspending and put some money aside so you can have some form of safety net for yourself and support these goals and desires that start coming up for you, or opportunities that present itself so you can actually do it. Maybe for some of you end up leaving a job, okay, and decide to travel or take a break from work for a while, okay? There's something here about that and your financial situation. You might find, I just feel like there's something here that on a deeper level with this King of Cups that you're connecting into or want to connect into and explore here. But I think initially you're going to think it's surface level. In terms of the influence and power here, we've got Justice energy, Queen of Pentacles. She likes to come out a bit for you, and the Moon. And that's what I like about money. I really don't think you have to worry about this. I think there's something here it seems like you're going to believe in or feel right now that you have to kind of focus on or want to focus on. And I feel with this Justice energy, you're bringing something into, this is not okay with me anymore. This is not working for me anymore. It could be about a job, or it could be like a bit of burnout, overworked, and you kind of cut it off with this Justice energy. And I just feel like there's going to be another opportunity that shows up for you if you're worried about money, and that it's just, you can't see that yet. Okay. But I'm not concerned about this. I know that it may come up for you, but I feel like this is going to be really supportive in whatever this transition or change or this opportunity that presents itself. Go and have fun and explore, Pisces. Dance with life is your advice from spirit. Do something to change your energy. Wow. And I can see that you're definitely going to do it. But initially, maybe in August, like I said, something rears its head and you're just like, I'm freaking done with this bullshit, with whatever this Five of Swords is. It's kind of like enough. And it's like your cutting point of something with the Justice energy. Truth, cutting it out. It ain't balancing my life. It isn't feeling good. So, you're going to go explore something else, get a bit more connected to something else, it seems. Yeah. All right, let's have a look for the month of September. All right. What do we need to know that's going on in September? You've got Daughter Spirit. So this might be a bit more of a spiritual frequency shift. Let's have a look. Door to Spirit. What do we need to know? We have got 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Let's get 2 more. 5 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Okay. Sorry, that was just me moving the computer. Alrighty, guys. So let's look what's going down, Charlie Brown. I do feel like this is a bit more of an introspective month with this daughter spirit energy. But at the same time, it's like things... I don't think things happen coincidentally, put it this way. News, information, stuff that comes through to you with this 8 of Wands or whatever ends up being presented to you, I feel like you're being asked to pay extra attention to this. There's something important here that I feel that's coming through or will show up for you. With this 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords. There might be also options here with your work because I feel you do take a bit of a break or go a little quiet or kind of choose to end something around your work, okay? And things naturally are opening up. Spirit's working with you to open something up here. And you may be still questioning, well, where do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want to put the energy? And I feel naturally there's going to be something that captures your attention that you end up spending time on. And you know, that calling, that thing that you enjoy doing, that you have fun doing, you may get some time to kind of work with that, play with that, have fun with that. But naturally, you know, you might find that something comes out of what you may think is nothing. But a part of this too is like, oh, I can actually do something with this and I can actually get paid for this. But in addition to that, you might find that there's just more opportunities that show up and then you don't know what to do. Because it's like maybe you find like you're vibing with something, but I don't know, maybe like you might question, should you be doing it because it comes so natural or so easy for you, okay? And what I like is Spirit is going to intervene here, I believe, Pisces, in September with something that you end up working on that now it's like, well, I feel there's a lot of competitive energy going on. And I don't know if that competition is going to be more so about your own internal stuff or things showing up or people giving you their thoughts. There just seems that, like I said, Spirit's going to kind of intervene and put something to rest that needs to be put to rest and is going to happen naturally. So any noise or any outside noise, internal noise, conflict that shows up that could be impacting your decision-making process or your time and energy that you want to actually put into something, naturally something's just going to become no longer applicable and it's just going to make things easy for you, okay? Is what's showing up here. Daughter Spirit, what do we need to know? So this is your challenge energy, which is coming house. Let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. I actually think here that you might come into some money for some of you is what I feel. Or like something that you're owed or, yeah, I just feels like coming to you. There's some money that's coming to you about something here. Okay. In addition to that, why it could be sitting in a challenge position is because I don't know who it is, Pisces, and I'm just going to share it because this resonates for someone. There is someone here that you know, and this is going to relate for some of you, not all of you, that sits and plays with their hair, like the tip of their hair. Like if they've got their hair pulled to like the side, I just feel like they play with their hair a lot. Like, I don't know if it's a nervous thing or, and that could be one of the connections here, but I just feel like there's someone that plays with their hair because I just sat here all of a sudden and played with my hair. I'm like, why am I doing that? So whoever that message is for, I just feel with this challenge part is that there also might be someone who is very strong-willed with this privileged lady that you may be dealing with in the home space. Okay. It's like they're determined or about something on what they think is right or what needs to work. I don't know who this person is to you or who shows up here, but that could be part of the conflict that you end up experiencing with this Five of Wands energy here. But like I said, this energy or any energy that comes in or to kind of, I don't know, throw a spanner in the works, so to speak, I feel that that's going to go pretty quickly. Spirit's going to work with that and just shut it out. So I just want you to be aware of that if it should show up for you. All right, let's have a look what else we need to know in terms of the influence and power that you have. So I've got the Devil energy, Judgment, wow, and Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to share this and I feel like there may be, and I don't know why this is coming through, but I just need to share it for some of you. If there is someone who ends up transitioning or has transitioned to the other side, I feel like there may be some debate here with finances, okay? And, you know, in terms of inheritance or a will or something of that nature, that just seems to be coming through. And I just want you to know if you've got any concern about that or the best interest of where this ends up going, just to let you know that you might have some challenge with it, with a person, but there's good things coming through, okay, in support of the outcome. I just want you to know that. In terms of other situations here, like I said, around work, around what you want to do, there's a part of you that might be overworking, okay, because you go on this break, you go on this trip, and then it's like, hey, I've got to now worry about money or what I want to do. And then you naturally go into something. You end up choosing something, do something. Again, whether this is you choosing something that you just love to do and it works, and then you get these opportunities that show up, or someone offers you something and you take it and you just find that you're working all the time. You might be overworked or maybe working not for much money to see where this goes. And again, there's some gift that comes with it that is very solid and a really great opportunity setting you up for success moving forward, okay? So just to let you know about that. Final message from Spirit. We have got creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And I feel like this is part of the work journey. You know, when you cut things out or finally like things aren't working anymore, you cut them out, you let them go. There seems to be a few things you cut out between July and August. And a part of this is putting you on track to something that you've been deeply wanting or desiring. And it's just been a little bit of a roundabout, you know, to get there. And maybe you took the wrong exit initially, but you're getting there. And I think this is really powerful here. And you're starting to see these opportunities light up. So let's connect in and see what else is happening for the rest of the year. All right. So looking at October, November, and December. So I've already cleared the cards, shuffled. So let's get in and see the main themes. Okay, nice. Got woman holding a coin. That seems a lot. Too many cards. Thank you, Spirit. November, please, Spirit. Main theme for November. Okay, it's given us... I'm putting like this. All right, guys. So initial energy showing up. I'm just going to move this out a little bit. We have got woman holding a coin. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what this is about. November, we've got daughter romance, and then sixth chakra archangel Metatron. Something pretty cool happening. All right, so let's see what this woman holding a coin has to say. Wow, a lot, quite clearly. Really? Okay. Getting a bit special. So, woman holding a coin. I feel energetically here, Pisces, that there is something presenting itself to you. Let's see what this is and dive a little bit deeper. Wow. I like it. So 9 of emotions, 3 of materials, and ace of voices. So there's something really working out very strongly for whatever it is that you're creating, becoming, or working into. You might find your finances are really picking up, the career that you're in, the work that you're doing. Things are starting to really feel good, like you're in the right place. Things are working and building the way that you've been wanting to, the right people. Just things are coming really into alignment here, and you're just feeling pretty solid is what the energy seems connection wise. Okay. The ace of voices too could be some new ideas, some fresh opportunity that's presenting itself, or just coming into realization of where you are at. And I think that's a nice energy to be in overall. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, I'm here and things are going well, I'm liking it. So yeah, I just feel your vibe and energy is really picking up. We've got the Knight of Materials, the Strength energy, the High Priestess, and the Four of Voices. Sorry, I'm just connecting into this energy because I feel like when it comes through, I've got to share it, right? At the end of the day, I feel like someone, again, is coming through here, but I feel it's an energy that someone's coming through here. And it's always when you're just totally rocking it, right? I feel like someone's coming through or having the courage to come through and connect with you, to come talk with you. This person has been very slow. I feel like you already may know this energy. And I don't know if this person is the one revealing some truth or you end up revealing some truth to them, but it's like you knew or have been waiting for this thing or person or situation to arrive. It's like you knew it was coming around. I feel there's a part of you too calling something in with something that you learn and uncover. You might find too that you end up communicating with someone on or reaching out to someone that you know. But again, this connection, and it just kind of was like, Jamie, pay attention, look over here. I'm like, yeah. Because you've got the Four of Voices here. So I feel like there's a connection here that you haven't spoken to some time that comes in, or you reach out to them and connect with them for some reason. There's a reason that you've had to do it. Or someone's feeling called here to connect with an energy that you haven't spoken to for a while. I don't know what capacity that this person is in terms of like a former lover, someone you used to work with, an old friend. I'm not sure what that is, but there's something intuitively or something that you're wanting to share or someone's wanting to share here, but you already know about this, I feel. It's like you have this really strong knowing, whatever this is about. So maybe you're feeling called to connect with this person. It's like you know something here, Pisces, that you ain't sharing or you're going to share. Woman holding coins challenge here. Privileged lady. Sudden wealth. I did talk about money, things growing, things coming in. So, and with woman holding a coin, there seems to be a lot of things building, a lot of abundance here happening. And you got 777 in terms of this sudden wealth energy. This is when, I don't know, how familiar you are with biblical stuff, or if that's your thing or that's your jam, but I'm feeling called to share this for those that are. There's so many times that 7 is in the Bible, and I feel like the number 7, it was like cleanse yourself 7 times in the water, and you'll be healed from leprosy, as an example. I mean, there's so many 7s, and I think it's the number that's in the Bible the most. And I feel like there's something here about something lining up. And then you've got 11. You get what I mean? There's something very powerful with this card, and alignment and opportunity and growth. Like something pretty freaking amazing is happening that is very divinely led, that you're going to be very happy about. Maybe just energetically here, this is something that has been a long time coming, and you've been patient, and you've been sitting by, you've been waiting, you've been doing the work, and it's like, it's here. And the privileged lady is energetically you. And this is like you receiving. That's why it's a feminine energy, because it's something you're receiving, something that's coming your way. Your hard work's paid off here, okay? This is pretty badass, bold energy, whatever this is and whatever's happening for you this month. But it could be too that, you have a few people challenge you on the way, because it is showing up as a challenge position. Maybe you're looking at it and go, well, I want to share the good news with somebody, and maybe you connect with someone, share someone about your truths or what's happened. There's something here about you keeping it though to yourself, but also wanting to communicate this with someone. And there's something that you're unsure about doing this with the strength energy. I'm not sure what this is about, but it's someone that you haven't spoken to for a while, and that message just keeps coming through. Let's have a look at what your influence and power here is. Yeah, I was kind of getting that. Okay. So 8 of Swords, High Priestess, 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands. I do have a feeling this was someone that you were connected to once before. With this 4 of Wands energy. I don't know if this person is coming towards you and sharing some truths. Maybe you're just kind of like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know about it. Thanks anyway. But intuitively, there's something that your intuition, you've got the intuition card twice, something that something that you may want to share, something that you're keeping hidden. But it's having a little bit of a something on you or something over you. But I don't know if this is your energy. This could be someone else's energy. You could learn that someone else is in a new relationship or new connection. Or maybe you're in the new connection, new relationship, and someone from the past is coming to say, hey, what's going on here? Because they're not liking your growth and your acceleration and why everything works out for you, Pisces. Well, hello, because you do the work at the end of the day, right? You do the work. Energetically, spiritually, all the things, you put the effort in to grow, to heal, to expand, to dominate in your world, not in other people's world, in the sense of like you're doing things for you and for your mission and for your purpose and for your drive. You're not doing things to go, hey, everyone, look at me. I mean, it's always nice to maybe feel appreciated sometimes for the work that you're doing and the expansion that you have, and get a tap on the back sometimes. I think we all deserve that. But that's not why you're doing it or why you've been doing the work. You want to feel good about what you're doing. You want depth. You want meaning. You want purpose. And if you stepping into that energy is going to make people feel uncomfortable, tough titties, right? At the end of the day. All right. Message from Spirit. Retreat, rest, be held. Didn't we just talk about sometimes we just want a bit of a tap on the back, It could be a hug, but deep replenishment. It's interesting that deep replenishment is showing up here because you do have the 9 of emotions, which is this wish fulfillment coming through. So I do feel there's a lot of warming energy in addition to a lot of growth, financial expansion, and some truths and understanding that are coming through. It's interesting how you've got retreat, rest, and be held, and you also have the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is a lot about rest, okay, and retreating. So maybe with whatever comes on through these winds, there's also could be some and some energetically or from a mindset perspective that you just know you need to take some time out. It could be with someone who's come and shared some truth or some understanding about a situation, or you finally seeing things for a situation of where it's at. But ultimately, I'm feeling really powerful, strong energy. There just might be something in the mix that, again, has a little bit of a repeat throughout the year that just pops up now and then. You know, we saw it, I think, in July, and might have even been March again. It's like every quarter, something is going to pop up a little bit from maybe a bit of your past that wants to come in and just check in on how's Pisces doing. I just want to see because they still care about you. Or, I mean, this could be different energies, but I feel it's the same energy that keeps popping in, checking in. All right, daughter romance. Let's see where this is going. Something's unlocking. Someone's got the key. Someone's got the secret. I don't know if you remember that song. It's an old one. I've got the key. I've got the secret. I think it was Enigma, maybe. I could have that wrong. But it's an old song. It's kind of a bit different to the film clip I remember. All right. The Emperor, 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Someone's coming for Pisces. Let's have a look for our single friends or friends that 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. What's going on here, loves? I can't be doing all this clarifying, but I'm like, something really amazing is happening in November. This is divine counterpart, potentially, with the Emperor energy. We'll get some more on influence and kind of see what's happening here. But someone's coming to communicate. Someone's coming towards you. Someone wants to be like, I'm coming in. I'm coming for you. But you're like in a really good energy with this 9 of Pentacles. You are very happy. You are very content. You are feeling like on fire. Like, I think your finances are just amazing. Something here that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, your energy is just power. So, I feel like at the end of the year, you are in your badass prime energy. So powerful, like bold, bold, bold. And it's not like you're taken all year and it's only arriving here. It's been a build up and a build up and a build up. Like each month is getting better, more powerful, more stronger, shedding the undoing that needs to be undone is clearing out, and you're just leveling up every single month here. And November is really the prime for it. And with that, I don't know if you kind of turn someone down or someone is seeing this progress that you were connected to at some point in time. Or someone just thinks like, well, look at Pisces. I'm claiming them. I'm going to own them. I'm going to claim them. I'm choosing them. And maybe that's just who they think they are and what they can do. But I feel like you're turning something down here. You might get a bit challenged with this situation. So interesting. I want to clarify. Should I? Hang on. I just want to get just one more, Spirit. Just get one more. I just want to clarify this and what this is. Okay, the Magician. I actually think this is a bit of an old manifestation that from earlier in the year. So this is November now that we're looking at. So I feel something January, February that maybe you have been wanting to manifest, that you finally have let go of that energy and it's coming on in. But I don't know if you want it. That's for some of you. For others of you, this could be someone coming in who's trying to manipulate a situation with you. It's weird. This Emperor energy, I feel like they're just a bit too much in their ego and don't know how to handle a Pisces who's in their power, And I'm also going to say, just be careful what you're asking for, also from Spirit, because with the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, and the Magician showing up here, sometimes we don't realize what we're manifesting. So be careful as part of your intuition and calling in things too. I know you got the High Priestess twice, but if you're coming from a place where you've had a lot of success, Pisces, and then you're like, oh, now all these people are going to come in and try and then you're manifesting that. So there's something here a little bit, just be careful what you end up calling in, okay? It's interesting because you do have this door to romance, but I do see that you're very much in your power doing your thing. So I don't know who wants to come towards you. I do see this like you're moving away from some energy. You're kind of not interested, I feel. And I think this is going to be a bit of a shock for this person. For those that are single, for others of you that are attached or in a dynamic, I feel for some of you, you might be choosing to go a totally different path and different direction instead of being with this person and choosing to go on your own. I think this daughter romance could come in two different parts, a new energy wanting to show up. But I also look at this daughter romance is that you're kind of locked your heart away pretty safely and keeping it for that someone or situation that is special, or someone needs to work and do the work to really connect with you there, right? At the end of the day. And you're just not willing to give it away or open it up to anyone who's going to make you feel bad or who's going to keep doing shit to cause conflict or trouble. It's like this safeguarding element and energy. But you're in a very, very powerful place here. I just don't think there's going to be much to rattle your cage, and you're keeping your heart in lockdown. And it's not shut off. It's just like, I ain't opening this up to anyone who isn't going to show up the way that I need. I don't need to be manipulated in all these different ways. I don't need you might get someone who comes around who tries to just throw certain things at you, and you're just in your power. Daughter romance expectation. I know that I think we had expectation on another month, but I feel like this is someone's expectation over you. And I feel it's just a bit more controlling energy, and this person kind of needs to, you're going to set them straight, whatever this is, whoever this is. For some of you, this is work related. It could be a boss just wanting to keep hold of you. Or a business partner or something of that nature, but you're kind of going to do your own thing here. Okay, King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is for the influence power. The Magician, Three of Swords. Yeah. Again, this is kind of confirmation here. I think there's someone here who really believes that they can have all the things with you. Maybe they've been wanting to manifest, bring you in, whatever this is. But I feel like I'm just getting like a no. And you might be turning someone down or letting someone down here. But you got to be true to you, whatever this is. You got to be true to you. Just for some of you, I get it. You got to trust in yourself here at the end of the day. But I feel there's something here about just be careful of regret. I'm just going to have a drink. Just 1 second. There's something here about regret. So just, yeah. Or looking at regret and conflict. Letdowns and disappointments. Because wherever you're going to this place of like safety and support, freedom and peace, you know? I mean, maybe someone chooses to do the work. I don't know. But someone here has an expectation, or if someone wants to repair something or fix something or make something right, you have your expectation of how that's also going to be done. And I feel like this Emperor energy is a little bit in their ego. So whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy or male or female, however you identify, this Emperor energy is someone I think who's very much used to getting their way with you, and or with whatever just in life. And when you kind of aren't as interested or are really willing to not deal with less than, they're kind of like might be shocked because they're quite used to getting what they want. So then spirit energy is priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And this is interesting because I'm glad this has brought it up, because the other thing that was coming through as part of a message and is kind of confirming it is that there's just an area of your life that you will, I'm feeling like, dominate in. And the domination part is just really being great with where you are, where you're at, okay? And leading the life that you want to lead. Like, I just think you feel so free with whatever's happening in your life, whether you're in a connection, not in a connection, the work that you're doing. It does, like, all this is that you are so empowered with where you're at in your life and feeling so freaking good. And I really, really like that. It's like you're finally at peace. You're finally moving in the path and the direction where you've been wanting to be for some time. It's like you're reaching this pinnacle of the things, all the things, All right, let's have a look at finally December and how we're wrapping up the year. I know this is a long reading, but I wanted to get in and dive in for you guys, okay? And don't forget to come and check it out throughout the year and see, how things are transpiring or evolving. So having a look here, we've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. We've got the strength energy. We've got the 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. Where else is this going for our Pisces for December? What? Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, one more, thank you, 8 of Swords, I'm going to get one more, thank you, 3 of Wands, okay, cool. So there's something happening in December, which I think is pretty awesome. And that is really connecting into your vision, really understanding also what you're receiving back intuitively, psychically. It's like you can see things. Like you're powering up with your third eye. It's like you can see things and understand things that maybe other people can't understand. It's it's a really cool energy. And Archangel Metatron, like, whoa, powerful, right? This is interesting too, because I feel like, I'm connecting into this strength energy again. There's something happening here that I feel like you're getting the courage to look at something or visit something here that maybe you've just been really focused on other things, and it's now like you've got the time and energy to put into this, but you wanted to make sure with wherever you're going next or whatever you're doing next, like, this is right. You're in a position where you're not compromising on things that just, again, the standards that you have. And I think this is really incredible. Like, you're really in a very powerful energy. And I like this because there's a part of you that's learning how to tame a lot of things that might be wild or seem unruly, because there is this wild side of you, Pisces. And I think those parts of you to bring out and to show in courage when you need to take those risks, but also when you need to show up in confidence to kind of pull in the things that you need to pull in. And with this 2 of Cups energy, I do feel like there's a special union coming together, a connection coming together that you're finally ready to open the door to. In addition to that, that's, obviously for some of you that are single, or, anything can change throughout the year, as you know. What I'm also getting is a connection that is deepening, okay? Going to a new level of depth where it may not have been. You may have chosen just to spend a lot more time with yourself, doing your thing, on your goals, on your own dreams. And even if you've been connected, maybe you've been a little bit disassociated a bit because you just didn't want to deal with any bullshit anymore, okay? You're going to know what relates to you maybe when you look back. But with this Two of Swords energy, there's a part of you that wants to get this right this time round. You want to know that where you invest, that you're being met with someone or a situation that's willing to also invest, and also to recognize what reaps benefits when you water it, when you sow it, and I think there's something here about that. And I feel, in addition to this, you're really trying to connect into where you're meant to be and who you're meant to be doing certain things with. Where's your path next? And I feel a part of you looking at your path and your journey is revisiting some things from the past. And the reason I say this is there's a lot of energy looking this way into what's been happening. So maybe there's like part of you reviewing or assessing the year as you come into December, which is understandable. What's working, where you're meant to be. The Hermit's got the star in the, that's kind of being lit. So looking at these goals, these dreams and desires, and trusting where you've been led. There's something really remarkable happening this year for you. And I feel a part of this evolution too is not getting too caught up in the things that may not have worked out that you wanted to work out, or this next change, because I feel you're building courage, a desire for some change. And I know this might sound strange because you're going through a lot of change or a lot of different things. But like I said, this is part of the undoing. And look what's happening here with this Eight of Swords. It's the final undoing, or becoming undone from a situation, from thoughts, from things where you're just not going to trust anymore. In the fear, because I think there's a part of you, like all of us, like we go through situations where we get stuck in these fears and these ideas of things that don't even happen. And I think there's some reflection here. And with this Three of Wands, like there's something pretty solid, I feel, that you're looking at in terms of going somewhere. Maybe for some of you looking to relocate, maybe for some of you, like I said, deepening a connection, moving in with someone, traveling with someone. But you really want to make sure you get this right. And I feel you're going to be moving a little bit slower, but there's also a part of you that you do know the truth. You do have the vision of this, but I don't know why. It's like you're trying to test it or trying to really uncover, because you want to get it right this time. And I feel with this Three of Wands, there's going to be a potential, I don't know, just like moving in with a situation or something, or someone, or deeply committing, traveling. It could be with someone who is a little bit, in a different country, in a different location. Look, and then you got main male, I meant. I'll laugh at myself sometimes with things that come out of my mouth. But yeah, there's something happening here around this, Pisces. And for you, it is about a connection and the depth of this connection, where you want it to go. I know it's showing main male, so either you're the main male, or and really looking at your vision, or you're the feminine looking at your vision, and it's the main male that you're connecting into. Spirit, I mean, look, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups. Someone is coming towards you, Pisces. Your energy is all over this. Eight of Wands, the Hanged One, and the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely someone that wants to come towards you or wants to communicate with you. They see you value. It's interesting too, though, because with the Hanged One, again, you're taking your time, and I value this so much for you because you're really taking your time in making a decision and a choice regarding this situation and looking at the bigger picture. With the Hanged One, I think there's a part of you that doesn't want to sacrifice certain things anymore. And I think there's also a part of you that wants to look at the long term, the bigger picture here. In addition to that, what can you really see and connect into? Can you really see this becoming something? But again, you're taking your time, and I like you taking your time. What I also value with this Queen of Swords energy is that the Queen of Swords can sometimes represent someone who is okay doing things on their own. They're kind of like a bit separate, and I feel like there's some truths here that maybe you're willing, for those of you that aren't in a relationship, that you're willing to give up that doing things on your own, the independence, because air energies can be really independent. Okay. They don't want to be held down, tied down. They like to do their thing. And I feel with this, like you're really contemplating giving this part of yourself to someone else is what I feel. But I can see that you're really looking at whether or not you're just in contemplation, and I can understand. I think there's a part of you that wants to learn from where you've been. I mean, it could be this energy, It could be this energy because you don't want to hurt again. You've manifested this connection. You manifested this depth in November with a person, but maybe you're not liking how they're showing up. Maybe you're not liking feeling all these feelings, and you don't want to be hurt again, or you don't want to be put in a situation where you were once before. But at the same time, you kind of manifested it, right? You want this, but you're also doing so well in your freedom. So I can see this conflict showing up here for you. But I also think it's pretty awesome. But like I said, for those that are already in a connection, I feel it's just taking things to another level. And yeah, it's just really beautiful. So you've got Answer the Call. Oh my gosh, could this get any more on point? What is your soul calling you to do? I want to cry because this is so beautiful, Pisces. Something is really unfolding magically for you in this last quarter of 2024. I think the whole year looks pretty fly. You're really powerful. But this makes me want to cry because I feel like oh my gosh, whatever you have been longing for on a deep soul level with a connection with a person, in addition, for you, for your life, it's like you start seeing, you get to the end of the year and you start seeing it all here. And I think a part of that scares you a little bit. But Spirit's saying, answer the call. Answer the call. It's here. Your hard work, everything that you've done is paying off. Oh my gosh, this is just so freaking amazing. You're going to be in a totally different place at the end of this year, a totally different place. I think over the next couple of months, there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of foundations settling from January to March, which I think is really setting you up for success. All these different opportunities are going to present themselves. Sure, you're going to have some bumps in the road. That's life, but you get to do some cool things with it. You get to use your insight, your hindsight, your foresight, and really make powerful strides forward and changes in your life. And like I said, this undoing of an old version of you or where you've once been, that you no longer want to hold on, is letting go every single month, facing things you need to face and just becoming more powerful. I feel this invincible energy, kind of bulletproof is what I feel is happening for you. And oh, yes, Pisces, Wow. I'm going to leave that with you. Yeah, don't forget to save this reading so you can come back to it, okay? Because I think this is going to give you some powerful insights throughout the year. You can kind of see what's going on and how things are unfolding for you, and just a little reminder. But more than anything, I appreciate you being here. I value you so much and being able to be part of your journey. If you haven't subscribed, I should say, if you haven't joined our Soulvine tribe, please do. It's free to join. It's part of our membership. I connect with you each week with different things, whether, it's energy updates, whether there's events that we host, whether it's a meditation or something of that nature, or even business. But that I have like that separate if you've got if you've got something that you want to pursue in terms of your purpose as well. I share that with you. And if there's anything that you need to invest in, you will know about it. But at this time, there's no cost. So, yeah, get connected. And I look forward to, enjoying 2024 and kicking butt this year with you guys. We'll connect soon. Bye now.